Milo cleaning operation. Combine, putting it in the feeder house, up into the bin, and then just when the bin's full into the truck. Welcome back to The Way We Farm. Today, we're doing something we've never done before. I'm your host, Tom Corcoran. I call myself a host, I don't know. We are cleaning grain sorghum, AKA Milo. So we got the fanciest setup you ever saw. Troy's in our stirrator bin that we dried the Milo in. And he's running the sweep auger. I'll check on him here in a minute. We're putting it through the PTO auger. Tractor's at an idle. Coming up. We got the hole in the top of the feeder house, a little pair of coveralls wrapped around there. We got a little 16-foot grain head on here just to hold that piece of plywood there. A piece of plywood's just keeping the Milo from cutting out the front. This 9670 has a hole basically in the top of the feeder house. You can see the bottom right through it. Some of the feeder houses have a platform in between, but this one does not. So I'm sitting here, the bin's almost full. When the buzzer goes off, hey, there it is. All right, let's dump her in our friend's truck. So our friend is hauling it for us. So this stuff's going to the birdseed market here in New York State. So apparently the freight from out west is kind of high. So a friend of us hooked us up. We're going a little bit of grain sorghum, or I like to call it Milo. So we put about 1,200 bushel in the truck, deliver it. So there might be a little dab left in the bin. We might have to put on a grain cart. This is our fourth load. We just experimented this year, grew about 60 acres of it. So if it goes good, the deer don't eat it. It was fun to harvest. It was fun to grow with something different, and it does well in dry weather allegedly. So we're gonna grow some this year. We might put 100 acres in and see how it goes, but a little bit of a pain. This setup's a little bit cumbersome, but we don't have a cleaner, and neither do they. So we're cleaning it for them, putting it in the truck, delivering it, and yeah, sit back and wait for the money to come in. So it's 28 degrees, but we're dumping the last load of Milo. Oh, this is good. Got the 4320 on the auger. Milo goes up the auger a lot quieter than corn. Oh, I'm glad we're done with it. A little after 9 o'clock at night, I'll be in the house before 10. Hope my wife's got dinner ready. I know she will. tractor trailer loads, 3 tractor trailer loads, and this is what blew out of the back of the combine. There's a little bit there that's okay, but most of them are splits. The rest of this, that is just fluff. That is just fluff. When it dried, the skins come off some of it, I guess. But quite the pile. I don't think I want to back over that pile. I'll drive forward. Thanks for watching our grain sorghum cleaning and growing video. So unfortunately, we had the combines both washed. We had them both put away. The 9670 was sitting right here where all this junk is. This is some clean wheat seed. That Snapple cooler that's sitting there in the corner could sit right there. We had the combine pulled in here, the 9670. We had to dig it out to use it as a cleaner. We were going to use our friend's drain cleaner, this rotary cleaner, but it would have never taken out all that stuff that the combine took out. So we decided to not even bother wasting our time. So this next week, we got to take this dirty. Troy had this combine power washed, had all the dust blown off it, and it is just a filthy mess. So he's probably going to blow it off, and we'll probably try to maybe we'll rinse it off again. I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. But we're not sure if we're going to tuck this combine in there again or if we're going to put it in the back of the shop here. We got seed corn coming this week, so wherever we put it, it's going to be wrong. We want to be able to pull in our 30-foot equipment and unfold it here where this Peterbilt is and this combine is. We could unfold the planter, we could unfold the air seeder, we could unfold the Gladiator. So we'll figure it out. So as always, thanks for following along. Thanks for liking and subscribing. We appreciate it. Add your comments. As you know, if you're a farmer, corn and soybean prices are going down. That stinks. Milo price this past year, we booked it at a pretty good price. There's not a lot of it grown in New York State. It's a long season crop. We grow short season. We're thinking it went right around 100 bushel of clean Milo an acre or sorghum. So we're going to try it again next year. The deer don't seem to eat it. The dry weather, we had it on a sandy hill. It seemed to do pretty good. So we're going to try it on a couple different soil types this coming year. We got some clay ground. Not sure how it'll do on that. But it was a cool alternative crop. And if the price stays decent, it still might be more profitable than growing corn and soybeans. So anyways, thanks for following, watching. And as always, it was a great week to feed the world. Hope you did too. See you next time on The Way We Farm.